Well, hi, everybody. One of the greatest college football games ever was played in Pasadena today. Actually, it started today, and it ended tonight, USC and Penn State. So let's jump right into the Rose Bowl highlights. A glorious flyover with the stealth bomber. Love the sound of freedom this magnificent aircraft makes. There it is. Okay. This was the highest scoring game in Rose Bowl history, but it was much more than that. It was Hagler-Hearns punch and counter punch. USC up by 6 at halftime. Penn State scores 21 points in the first 5 minutes of the second half. Trace McSorley to Chris Goodwin. He juggles, catches it 72 yards. Whew. Nittany Lions are rocking and rolling 35-27. onto the fourth quarter they go. USC ties the game, with 1:20 left. Sam Darnold, 5 touchdown passes. That's a record. 3 of them to Dante Burnett. Or a hat trick. We can call it that, too, if we want to talk hockey. 49 all. Game is tied up. Penn State has something left to do here, though. 27 seconds left. McSorley looking for some magic deep, and the pass is picked off. Leon McQuay returns it inside the 35-yard line for the Trojans. Then, the celebration continues in Pasadena. 5 seconds left, though. USC kicker Matt Bormeister is his name. He's a lefty. Can the lefty from 46 yards out go for the slice, or will he go for the hook here? What's he going for? Well, that's the hook. That's the hook, and Trojans win 52-49 in just a crazy game down in the Rose Bowl. It was fun. Okay, it's wild card weekend. I got to tape my ankles after that one and take a breath, okay? Whew, okay, here we go. Wild card weekend in the NFL. The Raiders, once were world beaters, now limping into the postseason. They had this remarkable comeback to make the playoffs for the first time in a dozen years. People are talking Super Bowl. Then a couple of Sundays ago, quarterback Derek Carr goes down with a broken leg. Then yesterday, backup quarterback Matt McCloin goes out with a shoulder injury. So they go to the backup. Well, the Raiders have gone from fighting for the top seed in the AFC to the 5th seed and are now underdogs this weekend at Houston.
You got to really feel for the Raider Nation now. They were 12-1 to win the Super Bowl before the Carr injury. After the Carr injury, they were bumped up to 25-1. And then, unfortunately, after laying the egg yesterday and another quarterback going down, the Raiders are right now 100-1 to win the Super Bowl.
Ouch. The moving of football teams here in the Southwest will be an issue in the offseason. The Chargers may have played their final game in San Diego yesterday. They want a new stadium, but that won't happen. Next week, the Chargers will most likely make it official and exercise their option to move to Los Angeles. As far as the Raiders go, we won't hear anything new until they're out of the playoffs. That could happen soon. But the NFL owners are still on schedule to vote in March, perhaps sooner if the Raiders lose this weekend. It looks like the owners will vote in favor of the Raiders moving to Vegas, and then talk of the Dome will crank up at that time. Today in St. Louis, the Winter Classic continues outdoors. Busch Stadium, rain threatening to turn the ice into mush, but it stayed away long enough for the puck to drop. Chicago and St. Louis legends Bobby Hull and Brett Hull right there doing the honors. They forgot the puck, but fortunately they have a few lying around, and they dropped it. On to the game itself. Blues wearing the colors they wore 50 years ago when the franchise was born. On the break, Vladimir Tereshchenko centers the puck. That's what you're supposed to do. He bounces it off the skate of Chicago defenseman Nicholas Halmerson, and the Blues take a 2-1 lead. There it is for you. Later, Chicago loses the puck at center ice, and it's Tereshchenko again. Little wrist shot past Corey Crawford. The Blues beat the Blackhawks 4-1. Don't be surprised if they start talking about doing another outdoor game here in Vegas before too long. They did one in 1991, first in the modern era. All right, that would be fun. 4-1 the final. Okay, that's it for sports. We'll be right back with more news.